Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Jean here. For those of you who has not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe, and if you like that is only if you like my video. So actually guys, this is the 12th, the 12th is when I first December 12th, when I first make my account and all that for my YouTube channel. So actually this month is my anniversary but I am not able to do some live yet for my 1-year anniversary, guys, for the reason that life just got busy. And also I was hoping also that on my 1-year anniversary, which I have within the December, so I have like a week left hopefully, or two, at least 10 days. It would be nice if I get into my 5,000 subscribers. I can talk. So I was hoping that maybe before the year's end I would have my 5,000 subscribers, then I'll be able to do another live and anniversary giveaway. So hopefully guys, we can make it. You guys help me to make it. So today anyway, like I said, Jean here. Welcome to my channel, Pinay in America. Today I am just going to make a Blackberry Cobbler. So the other day, my husband, don't get me wrong guys, I like Blackberry itself. So my husband, he is not into like a Blackberry, just eat it like a fruit, he want his Blackberry as like a dessert. So he says, oh, this would be good on a cobbler. So that's what I'm gonna do today. So in so many ways, my husband, yung na asawa ko, nag-put ng order na I should make a Blackberry Cobbler. So then I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna take you step by step on how I make. It's a homemade Blackberry Cobbler. Anyway, I kind of like hesitate to kind of say homemade, because I normally do my cooking. I do my cooking as semi-homemade, for the reason that I would not make the dough. I make like a dough from the box, but other than that, I will do the rest. So it's like semi-homemade. I call it homemade. It's the easy way, but it's so yummy also. I'm gonna take you to my little kitchen and show you how, like I said, I'll take you step by step how I make my Blackberry Cobblers, guys. So hopefully you would enjoy my Blackberry Cobbler recipe and how I cook them. So for those, halimbawa sa Pilipinas, wala, I think it's hard to find, or maybe I don't know if you can find blackberry in the Philippines, but blueberry would do, even strawberry would do. And it's kind of like the same, well, with the exception of the cinnamon, because that's part of my for my Blackberry Cobbler, it calls for cinnamon. So but apple, you can do that too. Apple cobbler, peach cobbler. I'm sure you can probably do mango cobbler as well. Mango and peaches, I kind of have almost the same texture. But anyway, I'm gonna take you to my kitchen and show you how I do it instead of just keep talking, right? So guys, I have a saucepan here. Here's my saucepan, and in my saucepan, I'm supposed to boil the water, every ingredient. So okay, number one ingredients, saucepan. I know, right? It's so funny. Anyway, and then it calls for a cup of water, which is about 8 ounces of water, and then about 3/4 cup of sugar, and then it calls for 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground cinnamon. So I'm gonna put that in there too, and then 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, of course, Argo is the brand name. But anyhow, 2 tablespoons of 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to kind of thicken the everything. But also the main ingredients, another main ingredients is my blackberry. So Lola, hey, stop it! I'm talking to the people. I'm talking to you guys, and then stop, Lola. So that's my don't. Anyhow, just hold it for just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So back to my blackberries. Actually, there is it calls for a cup and a half of blackberries. So the blackberries that I bought is like 12 ounces, and it's kind of like, after I get it done and everything else, there's only like a few left to make it 2 cups. So I'm thinking it doesn't hurt to put 2 cups instead of just 1.5 cup, right? So I am going to this is actually for the cobbler, you know, and then I will make the biscuit to put on top of this. But let me just go one at a time. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna show you my saucepan so that I can make my, as if like I'm making a listen to me, as if like I'm making a blackberry jam, and then you know, kind of put them together and put the dough on top, and then bake them in the oven for 30 minutes for 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which about, I think it's like 180 degrees Celsius. I talk fast. So anyway, let's go to show you my saucepan, guys. So here it is, and here's my cup of water, and then my 3/4 cup of sugar in there. Yeah, make sure everything in there, right? So I'm going to put my cinnamon. I'm supposed to get 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Let me see. That's a lot, but that's what it calls for. Let's find this out, guys. How can I? Okay. Here's my ground cinnamon. Okay, and I'm just gonna do 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon in there. Okay, just put this in there, and then I will put my 2 tablespoons of. Just gonna use this one. Just gonna go to kind of stir this, guys. So then I will put my 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. It's my cornstarch, guys. I guess you know. Here's my cornstarch. It's a big jar of cornstarch. So there's my 1 tablespoon, and then here's my 2nd tablespoon. All right. So I'm just gonna stir this mix this for a little bit before I will drop my blackberries in here. So you know, make sure that I can just. I'm supposed to bring this to boil, guys. So while it's boiling, well, it's kind of it's not boiling. While the water is getting warm or getting hot, I was just going to make sure that my cornstarch and my cinnamon would be mixed together. Now here's the part for the 2 cups. Actually, like I said, guys, it calls for 1.5 cups of blackberries, but I have here is 2 cups. You know, a little extra, it doesn't hurt. I like blackberries anyway. So I always, as you can tell, guys, as normal, I am the kind of person that I would like to follow it by heart, but especially when the things that I kind of like most, like blueberries, then I can put extra. So I'm just gonna get another cup here, another spoon or ladle, so that I can stir my blueberries right here, guys. So, okay. Just kind of pretty much mix them. So I'm supposed to bring this to boil. Yeah. Nice. It's already kind of like starting to thicken already. So yes, let's just go like this. So here's my blackberry, guys. I cook this for 2 minutes. That's what the direction for. So while I am letting this cool off, I am going to make the toppings, which is, my dough, which is I use for this recipe. It calls for, I decided to choose to use the biscuit. It's a biscuit brand name, but I have something, of course, like my normal me, I like to change it around a little bit. So I'm going to show you what I'm using for my topping for my Blackberry Cobbler. So guys, here's my mixing bowl. In my mixing bowl, I am going to use a biscuit mix. So, see my homemade, that's what I'm going for, biscuit mix. So with that, since I have already this in my house, I am using the Red Lobster brand name of a biscuit. It's supposed to be with a cheddar bay biscuit milk, but it's kind of the same, actually the same procedure, the same everything, with the exception of the cheese. So why not? I already have it, so I'm gonna use this. So with that, it calls for a cup of the mix. Here's my hey honey bun. My husband was worried about it because he said that there's seasoning on the biscuit mix. But anyway, see, it's actually, it does comes with the Red Lobster biscuit, cheddar biscuit. It really comes with seasoning, but it's separate. So that's why I was telling him. I said, yes, I can. So that's why I was like, I have to do this. I know these things, right? So here's my mix. Like I said, that's why I call it semi-homemade, guys, because I don't do all that sifting. I do have a bread machine too to make bread, but for now I'm just gonna use this. So I'm just gonna get my scissors. So here's my scissors. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm just going to get like a cup. It says a cup of the mix. Okay guys, I should show, right? That's why it's kind of like easy in America. There's a lot of things that like this one here. If I have to do this in the Philippines, it's probably I have to sift the flour, I have to get the baking soda or the baking powder and things like that. So but here I just have a cup of that mix, put it on my mixing bowl, and then it calls for 2 teaspoons of sugar. 2 teaspoons of sugar. That's not much, but okay. So, guys, my biscuit mix, and it's already here on my mixing bowl. Here's my 2 teaspoons of sugar. I should do it inside like that. I should go like this, right here, and just pour it in there, guys. Oh, hang on. So that's there, and this is my 2 tablespoons of melted butter, guys. This is kind of like butter too. It's dripping, so I just pour it in there. Oh, I almost spilled it all over myself too. So I just kind of mix it like this, and the last ingredients would be milk. It calls for a 1/4 cup of milk, which is about 2 ounces of milk. So you see, I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna keep stirring it like this, guys. And here is my milk. 2 ounces or a 1/4 cup of milk, and just pour it in there and stir it while it's kind of like make into a dough. guys, now that I have them all like this, I'm just gonna put them together in the middle, you know, make it a little bowl. And then I will put my ingredients all together. While I'm doing all this, guys, like I said, I made I started the oven for 350 degrees. It's preheating as I'm doing this, so it will get, you know, it'll be fast when I put this together. So guys, here's my baking pan. I'll just go ahead. It didn't call for me to spray something on it, but I'll go ahead and just go ahead and do a little bit like that. It's better so that nothing will stick into my pan. I'm just using this spray, guys. So yeah, it's pan. And of course, everything that I use here is not sponsored by any means. I'm just showing you guys what I use or what I I cook with or use with. I'm doing the cooking, so it's pretty much like free commercial, right? So anyway, I'm gonna put my the blackberry in here, guys. Here you go, guys. I am going just to spread. Here you go. That's my blackberry. I'm just going to spread it on my pan. I think I have a bigger pan that I kind of like. This is what I have, a bigger pan or the smallest pan I can get. So I don't have anything in between. So I'm thinking they should be okay. Well, it's not that bad after all, guys. I was letting it cool off, but it's still kind of steaming, a little bit warm. So I have to wait for a little bit. Okay guys, this is what I do. I want to get everything in my pan, and I'm using the spatula. I don't know about you guys, but you know, it's either be a Filipino way or it's just me. I have to do like that. And you know, I have to just get everything off. As a Filipino way maybe, or it's just it's my culture, you know. When we speak of culture, it's like a family, how your family does things. So that's my family culture, obviously, I guess. But yeah, I have to get everything, and look, I clean everything good, huh? So let me just put this on the sink. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna spread this a little bit like that, so that when I put my toppings, it's going to be like all together, even a little bit, you know. So just a little, you know, play around. It's just a cobbler, right? Yeah, I like to play on everything. So that's me, guys, that's me. So just like that. And then, so guys, in a blink of an eye, I decided to change my pan into a smaller one, because after I spread my blackberry like jam in there, it's kind of so thin, and I don't want it to be so thin when I bake them. Otherwise it will just kind of be so, it kind of burns so fast. So I changed it into a smaller pan, and I will put my toppings over here on top of this. So anyway, guys, I know I changed my mind that quick and that fast, because look, that's the only much dough I have. So I'm thinking bigger pan, it's not going to make any difference. So I'm just going to I change it into a small pan, and I'll just put my dough like this on top. Some people would kind of put it over it, cover the entire toppings together, but I like mine just, you know, it will spread, the dough will spread in itself. So I just thought I'm just gonna do like this, a little bit of like, you know, space in between. So I guess, guys, you're seeing all my hands and all my arms crisscrossing over the camera, but that's what cooking is all about, right? I think. I think I'm having a good time with my cooking. So especially when my husband, he was kind of worried that I'm using a different kind of biscuit mix. So he says no, because he likes the whatchamacallit, he likes the cobbler too much. He doesn't want to waste it by using different kind of biscuit mix. But I'll be okay, guys. Trust me. I should not say that because, like, trust me, that's so scary. But yeah, that's how I just do that, and kind of move this apart a little bit like this, and everything will be fine. That's it, guys, and I will stick this into the oven 30 minutes, 350 degrees. So yeah, look, there's nothing there. So just sit for a second. So guys, it is ready to go to the oven. There you go. And then I will leave it there. Oops. Just leave it there for 30 minutes. So here you go, guys. This is the Blackberry Cobbler. So it's actually, I've sprinkled it a little bit of sugar on top also to kind of just make it look nice. So it's about tasting time, guys. So it's a taste test. So let's get it going. So guys, this is our like I said, our taste test. So actually, this is actually good with ice cream on top, but that really is so fattening, isn't it? So there it is, guys. It looks really good. So this is my plate, and then I'll make some for my husband. But let's just go to our tasting guide. There you go. Let me see. It's so good. Let me just get some of those blackberries, guys. Now the biscuit is so buttery. Of course, I put butter, and it turns out good, guys. Like I said, this biscuit is I used the biscuit mix from Red Lobster. Turns out it's very good. So I'm just dropping everything. So, I hope you guys would like to do that, or make or learn something to do today, how to make a Blackberry Cobbler. You can do however you want to do it. You can make your own dough, and sometimes every now and then with not just like the Blackberry Cobbler, like I'll do peach cobbler too, and sometimes I use the cake mix. So you just kind of make it not as runny for the cake mix, and then and then put it over it. So that's how I do. Like I said, my homemade dessert. It's so delicious, guys. It's so delicious. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good day. Guys, I'm letting you get see into my little experimenting thing. Like I said, the cobbler is good with ice cream, and I don't have ice cream. So what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna try to put, this is so good, yogurt. So I'm just going to put a scoop of yogurt. It's of course, excuse me, this is the brand name, and the flavor is honey vanilla. So I bet you guys this is good. So here's my yogurt. I'm just gonna get a dollop of it and put it on my Blackberry Cobblers. It's good. There you go, guys. Oops, I'm just gonna do like this, see? Anyhow, let me see. I'm sure it's good. Of course, it's healthy. So that's how I do. I experiment things and then go from there. So the sweetness of the blackberry cobbler with a little tart of the yogurt, of course, just a little bit of a tartness to it because it has vanilla honey flavor anyway. It's just so good, guys. So yeah, that's my secret. I experiment all the time.